Hi guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a beauty haul for you. I'm all hot and bothered. I've been rushing around, getting ready. I've got to go to my little 1-year-old cousin's birthday party in approximately 20 minutes. So I am going to get straight into this. By the way, do you like my jumper? I got it in the men's section on ASOS. Yeah, ASOS. And I am in love with it. Alright, so the other day I got the most exciting package in the post that I could ever imagine. You've probably seen this if you follow me on Snapchat, but Too Faced basically sent me their whole collection of bronzers, but the packaging, guys, was insane. I'm gonna insert a picture off my Instagram here so that you can see. It was just like this big wheel and it was in a hat box, and the hat box was shaped like the packaging of the bronzer, and it had a little sun hat in it which said Too Faced. It was just the cutest thing ever. Anyway, I have all of their bronzers, which I am so excited about. Honestly, Too Faced are so generous, it's unbelievable. So they sent me their Sweetheart bronzer, which I love. I used this all of last summer. It is so beautiful. It's really luminescent. You can use it for contouring as well if you just want sort of like a bronzy kind of natural look. I also have their Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This is a lot lighter than I thought it would be, which I'm happy about because I never thought the Dark Chocolate Soleil would suit me, but I reckon when I've got tan on, or when I've got a tan, this will definitely suit me. I love their matte bronzers. I've used their Milk Chocolate Soleil, is that what it's called, or is it just milk chocolate? Anyway, I use that in the winter and I love it, so I'm excited to try this out, and these smell unbelievable. Like, it makes you just want to eat them. So I have their Chocolate Soleil as well, which is slightly lighter and more cool toned. I would say that this would be a better one for actual contouring. Like I said, it's just got a cooler tone, so for me I'd probably use this one for contouring, whereas I would use the Dark Chocolate Soleil. I'm going to show you them side by side actually. If you can see the difference, this is the Dark Chocolate Soleil, this is just the Chocolate Soleil. This is definitely cooler, so I think that for me that would create more of a shadow, whereas this would bronze my skin up more, so I'd probably use this when I've got a tan and this just whenever. And this is their Milk Chocolate Soleil, which as you can see is the same but a bit lighter. So I have this already and I do like using it during the winter time, so I think I'm probably going to give this to my mum because she has lighter skin than me, and I think that this would go really well with her skin tone. This one's gorgeous. It's called Pink Leopard, and it's basically, it's kind of like a blush slash bronzer. It's called a blushing bronzer, so I guess you can use it on your cheeks to make you look all bronzed but also give you a bit of colour and luminosity as well. This looks so pretty. I'm really excited to try this. I also want to film a first impressions video, so if you guys would like to see any of the products that I'm showing you in this video in that, and you would like to see me try them out and stuff, then let me know which products in particular that you want me to try out, because if there's any that a lot of you want me to try out, I'll try those out for you. I do kind of want to try this though. I also have Snow Bunny, which has 4 different shades in, as you can see. These are shimmery as well, and I guess you could use this as a blush or a highlight or a bronzer. I like this. This is multi-use. You could use these as eyeshadows as well. I like products like this when I go away on holiday because it's nice to just have multi-purpose products that you can use for a range of different things. Saves space in your makeup bag, which I am all about. This is Beach Bunny, which is basically the same but darker shades. I like the peachy and golden shades in the middle. I think that I would gravitate towards those shades. And finally we have Sun Bunny, which again is just gorgeous. I think that this is a perfect one for holidays. It has 2 shades in, you could mix them or use them separately. This is a nice one actually because you can use the lighter one if you are not that tanned, and then if you get a tan throughout the summer, or if you fake tan like me, then you could use the darker one. I like having bronzers like that with 2 tones just because sometimes I fake tan and sometimes I don't, so my skin tone can change dramatically, so I like products like this where you have an option. Alright, so the other day I went into M&S and I've been kind of toying with getting a toner for a while. I've never really been a fan of toners. I've kind of just been of the mindset of if your cleanser works, which mine does, I use a good cleanser, there's no makeup left on my skin after I've cleansed because I always double cleanse, and I always thought, well, I don't really need a toner, but my mum always says that it helps the texture of her skin like no end, and I am struggling with the texture of my skin at the moment, and she's been nagging me to use a toner. So I gave in and I picked up the Pixi Glow Tonic. I've heard a lot of good things about this. It contains 5% glycolic acid, which is basically an exfoliant, so it'll exfoliate the dead skin cells off your face while tightening up your pores, and I just really wanted to give it a try because in theory this is what I need. I do actually feel like it's helped my skin. I've been using it only for about 4 or 5 days and I already feel like it is making a difference, but it's my time of the month and my skin is bad, so I'm gonna continue on with this, and when my spots clear up I'm gonna see if I continue to see a difference. At the moment, in the places where I don't have spots, like on my cheeks and stuff, I definitely feel like the texture is a bit better, but like I said, I've only been using it a few days, so I'm gonna persevere with this and I will let you know how I get on with it. This is £18, it's not cheap. It's not ridiculously expensive, but it wants to do its job for the price of it. But I feel like it is so far, so yeah, like I said, I'll keep you posted. So the other week, Beauty Bay had a sale and they had buy 2 liquid lipsticks and get 30% off. So I basically picked up these 2 Ofra ones. Ofra have some of my favourite formulas when it comes to liquid lipsticks. They just last for ages, they're not drying, they are really pigmented. I'm just a massive fan, and I picked up this one, which is a pink shade. It's called Laguna Beach. I basically realised that out of all of the lipsticks that I have, I was lacking just a simple pink. I mean, I have beigey pinks and I have peachy pinks and I have kind of blue toned pinks, but I really wanted just, you know, like a simple rosy pink that you could wear anytime, any day, any night, any occasion. That was what I was missing out of my liquid lipstick collection, believe it or not. And I saw this and I was just like, do you know what, I think that that is the pink that I'm looking for. I absolutely love it. If you watched my most recent Primark haul, I was wearing this with a gloss over the top. No, it wasn't a gloss, it was my Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream, which I use as a lip balm, and that has a bit of a shine, so I just stuck it over the top of this and I love it. It's beautiful, you can wear it anytime, like I said, and yeah, I was just after a staple pink. I also picked up this matte deep purple shade called Bordeaux because, I mean, obviously I needed another crazy shade in my collection, right? And I just think that this is such a pretty colour. I would love to wear this with a cat flick on a night out. I just think that it would be super cute. I really love purple shades, and all of my deep purple shades are actually metallic, so I figured out this was another one that I was missing. So I have some of the Diego Dalla Palma Makeup Studio eyeshadows. These are super pretty. I have the shades, if I can get this open, I have the shade 152. This is a matte creamy colour, again a staple. I use these kind of shades for my brow bone and my inner corner, and they just really brighten your eyes up. This is the shade 157. It is another staple colour. It's just a matte brown. I use these types of shades in my crease, and this is the shade 155. So this is the type of shade that I would actually put in my crease as a transition shade, and then 157 would be the type of shade that I would darken my crease up with just to create a little bit more depth. So I kind of like to use a mixture of these 2 shades. Like generally when I'm doing my makeup, I'll use a light brown and then a darker brown right in the crease. And I also have their eye primer as well, which I am really excited to try. It just comes with this doe foot applicator. I also have the Pure Bare It All 12 Hour 4-in-1 foundation. Yeah, the skin perfecting foundation. That was a bit of a mouthful. Anyway, I am really excited to try this. Please tell me that you would like me to try this in my testing my new products video, because I really want to give it a try. I put a little bit of this on my finger the other day and I just kind of put it on my jawline, and the colour was perfect for me. This is light tan, and I was really intrigued by the consistency. It had a lot of coverage, but it felt quite moisturising at the same time. So I'm really excited to actually use this and put it on my face to see what it's like. And I also have this brush from Pure as well. well to apply it. This is a soft, cruelty-free synthetic microfiber brush with a grip handle that gives skin a smooth airbrush effect that looks like second skin. That is what you want, isn't it? This multi-purpose brush can be used to apply creams, powders and bronzers on the face or the body. So if you'd like to see me try these out, do let me know. I think, to be honest, I'm probably going to try them out, whether you want me to or not. I'm sure a lot of you will actually be interested in seeing this. I know that whenever I show you different foundations, you're always interested in seeing what they're like. This says that it's a high-performance 12-hour demi-matte foundation, helps to cover imperfections and instantly perfect the skin while helping to correct problem areas over time so you can confidently bear it all. That's what I want. I also have the Cloud9 Skin Solutions Good Night Deep Nourishing Skin Mask. I tried this out last night because I was so intrigued by it. It's basically a mask that you put on overnight, and I was thinking, how does that work then? So I put it on. It's basically like a thick cream. It kind of feels like a moisturizer, but it just creates sort of like a layer on your skin. It does feel thick, but it doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't feel like it blocks your pores or anything like that, because I don't have dry skin. I don't really need extra nourishment, but I just really wanted to try it because I do have combination skin, and I just thought it might help to balance out some areas. So again, I'm gonna persevere with this, but my first impressions of it were I woke up in the morning and my skin was so soft. I was a little bit worried because I've got spots at the moment that it might break me out, but it didn't. I didn't wake up with any more spots, but my face just generally felt really smooth and soft, and it was really nice. So I'm gonna carry on trying this out. It says that you're supposed to use it every night. I would definitely say that if you have normal to dry skin, especially dry skin, give this a try because it just feels really sort of luxurious and nourishing on your skin. And I also have the Filorga UV Mist. This is SPF 50. It's got hyaluronic acid in and NCTF. I don't know what that is, but I am a fan of hyaluronic acid. It basically helps your skin to retain moisture, but I am excited to try this. One, because I use SPF 50 on my face and my body. I'm very careful with my skin. And this is also supposed to be anti-aging as well. It's supposed to moisturize your skin. It's supposed to be activated by the heat, I think. Comprehensive anti-aging shield technology, a powerful antioxidant activated by the sun's rays, gives the skin high protection against UV and IR and combats the signs of aging. And this is a mist as well, so it's also supposed to tone your skin. This is just right up my street. I can't wait to give this a try. So it refreshes your skin and it protects you from the sun, and it's anti-aging. It's basically got everything that you need in a SPF. Right, last week I got the Sleek Distorted Dreams collection, and oh my god, you might have seen it on my Instagram. It is so gorgeous. You guys know that I love Sleek's highlighters. They're just unbelievable, and the price of them is amazing as well. Obviously they're drugstore, but I have no words. Look at it. It's so beautiful. I particularly love the pink highlighter and the bronzy highlighter. I haven't tried the cream ones yet, but I'm so excited to. If you'd like me to use this in my first impressions video, let me know, and let me know which shades you'd like me to use actually out of this. I'm only going to use one. Don't know why I said shades. Just one shade will do. And there's also 3 Matte Me metallic liquid lipsticks. I love Sleek's Matte Me liquid lipsticks, so I'm really excited to try these. I haven't tried any of the shades yet. I have the shades Roman Copper, Volcanic and Rusted Rose. So like I said, if you're interested in seeing me try out any of these products, do leave me a comment down below. Let me know which ones, which shades and all of the rest of it. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up as usual, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!